Okay, what's up, guys? Let me know if you hear me good. It's Wednesday, 3rd June. Today we had mini NFP 15 minutes before New York Open. Outcome was very similar to forecast, but higher than previous. So it's a bit positive for the dollar for me. And as we see, it's growing up. 22, 63, 62, 109, and 122. 4 p.m. ISM services PMI also positive for the dollar. And yeah, that's gonna be it from the news for today. Tomorrow, unemployment claims at always 2:30 p.m. Mid-impact news tomorrow and Friday. NFP, New York Open, high volatility news usually. So we will see. Forecasts are pretty low if we look at previous. Yeah, it can be positive for the dollar. We need to, if it's come above 85K, something like 100K or 90K, yeah, it will maybe green here because outcome better than forecast, but less than previous. So for me, bearish dollar. Christian, what's up? Oh, my sister is here. Hello. Hi, I'm John Pork. Welcome, John. And yeah, so that's NFP for the Friday. At Friday we have a bonus session. 10 minutes before NFP, I will do a stream, and we will look at the NFP together. So Friday is Friday. Let's back to the Wednesday and technical chart. Wednesday mini NFP. I told you similar outcome but higher than previous, so positive for the dollar. Gold, yeah, this zone didn't print the break of structure here, what I'm sent on the Discord. It just dipped more, so we can remove it. And if we back to the yesterday, market tapped the zero imbalance from yesterday. Print the break of structure on the 15 minutes. Here, do a pullback and die. So we don't need that zone anymore. It's tagged as a stop loss because break of structure was printed, but it hit us out. So stop loss here. But more interesting things is Sunday analysis. That 1 hour trap candle. We got fib level. This is inside fib level 61 to 78, what we like the most. And there is a trap candle. So London do a low, New York swap it deep into the zone and didn't print 15-minute BOS. Still, we need to break above it for the 15-minute BOS. I want to see candle close above it. Then when we got that close and market start doing retracement, we measure it with fib level 61.78 will be our zone for the reversal and upside. But I still can't see 15 minutes break of structure. 15 minutes break of structure is here. So maybe sitting on your hands. I'm already in that trade. On 3-minute chart, after that candle closed, they sweep the liquidity, poke into the zone, and we got clean liquidity sweep. Why? Because when market deep below this low, volume increase here with that red one. It's it's much higher than volume from this low. So probably guys who are trading here, putting their stop loss below the low, are just hit out absorption on this candle. And also what I like with this candle is fat red candle without any wicks. After that, when you see a smaller candle, rejection candle, with bigger volume, it's pretty good with bigger volume. You can guess that's gonna be the absorption after liquidity. So you can open your position after first rejection candle with engulfing volume, stop below or below the zone, and target somewhere here, target somewhere here. Depends on your stop loss size. If you put your stop loss just below the low, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 10, even here. I just want to see a reversal. I will explain the range soon. Probably we spent whole session on gold today. Amazing, nice to heavy calculations. Yeah. Thank you guys, thank you. That's something we can discard. So liquidity sweep is the first. liquidity spot and zone is it can be the same point. So that's the checklist. Liquidity spot, zone is here. We got zone on 4 hour range, 4 hour range, zone. Inside we find 1 hour trap candle. We spot the liquidity, liquidity again. And then after deep into the zone, sweep the liquidity. You can see a red fat candle with off wicks with bigger volume. Then volume around this low. Rejection candle, smaller one with engulfing volume. Entry after the close, stop below the body or below the zone, and target, here, here, or even higher. It's working better for the scalpers. That type of setup working better for the scalpers because you can instantly catch the quick move. Of course, small move, not that big risk to reward, maybe 1 to 1 or something like that. But it's happened a lot, even if they reversal and trying to go for the lower zone. As a scalper, you are in the profit. You close your position, you are in the profit, and you enjoy the rest of your day. So for the scalpers, that's uh, that's that's a good checklist, good strategy for the scalpers, around liquidity and volume. Uh, okay, there is no option for the uh, donates. You can leave the subscribe. And back to the 4 hour range, back to the Sunday, you can screenshot. You can screenshot that. You can screenshot this setup. And let's move ahead for the 4 hour range. 5 seconds. You know, we had the same type of play on the 4 hour chart here. When I mark that effort candle with long wick on 1 hour here, did you remember it? That was also working for the 4 hour. 4 hour sweep, that low, we waiting for the sweep. Oh yeah, but didn't print the higher volume. So not it's not working here. And that was not engulfing volume. Okay, never mind. But candle looks like what we like to see. So for our range, after break of structure here, 78 to 61 fib. Counter trend to the downside. Explosive move to the upside with break of structure. Counter trend to the downside. And now we're waiting for the break of structure. 1 hour will be the best, or 15 minutes. 15 minutes also cool, but for now we need to close above it. So close above this level will confirm bullish setup for gold. And after close above, you can use your fib as always, 61.78, and go. If it goes lower, I will leave it. I'm just waiting for that on gold, so give me alerts here. I don't know, man. One of them is my sister, younger sister, but I don't know that John Pork. Yeah, so that is gold. Let me know if everything is clean for you on gold, and we move to the DXY and currency pairs. Day trend. I'm just waiting a break from the daily trend. Break of structure here on the daily will be good. close above it for the daily chart. Break structure here. Pulls back and go. I marked something interesting on futures. I got the counter trend. So on the futures, I want to see the breakout of the counter trend. And that's the daily perspective you told me for the futures. Now it's working good. First rejection, second and third rejection. But market is fumbling around close to the line. So maybe we can see that breakout. I don't know, we'll see. Say tap, reject, tap, reject. That's called futures. As I have it market as well. Channel. Yeah, it's look like a channel. I don't know. Yeah, it's deep, but it's around the consolidation. Or you mean that channel? Yeah, that one looks a bit better. I don't know. Break of structure on the daily is here for now, and I'm waiting for the 15 minutes. I will wait for the 15 minutes. I'm already in the position here. If they hit me out, it's okay. I got my stop loss somewhere here below the zone, somewhere here. If they hit me out, it's okay. But yeah, I recommend to wait for the 15 minutes break of structure. Rules for our 4-hour range. I will send it on Discord now. I can't see it for now. So let's wait for your screenshot. Then during that time, if you have some question for the gold, You can set it now and we go for the currency pairs. For 1 hour, it's also break of structure here. Same as for 15 minutes here. Same for 4 hour, it's here. So if we close above this line on 4 hour, 3 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour, 15 minutes, we got confirmation from multi time frames. But that line is a key. Okay, I got your screenshot. Yeah, okay, I got you. Break of structure on the daily will be nice for confirm the bullish trend, macro bullish trend for gold. I see we are around 50% RSI. That retracement took a lot of time, starting end of January. Maybe it's the all-time highs for upcoming months till end of the year. Maybe it's all-time highs for some years. I don't know. We'll see. But that was the analysis for gold. If you didn't have any question, we just jump for the dollar. Yes, yes, Christian, of course. I got you. Okay, let's move to the dollar. Dollar from Sunday. Now, if you play it after the open, 1 to 2, and there is potential. That position is still running. We are above TP2 at the top of the consolidation. For now. So we'll see if dollar can break it to the upside or not. Macro dollar is here. That's macro dollar for me. This is the macro dollar. We mark it 2 months or 3 months ago. I guess 3 months ago. I marked this dollar macro, and now we are running for key target, and we'll see what happened next between kebabs and hamburgers. I already explained you liquidity sweep, fib level. We're talking about it on Sunday and continuation to the upside. So dollar, nothing much to say. Everything was explained at Sunday. And, pretty decent move from Sunday. Silver where looks like sell on Sunday. They swept the liquidity and trying to sell off. So that was silver from Sunday, sweep the liquidity and trying to go for that low as a target. Two zones for S&P 500. First is here inside this imbalance. Let me check it if there is some zeros. There is zeros, of course. So that zone is also confirmed by zero imbalance. First zone for S&P buys and second zone for S&P buys. That's the S&P. With the goal last screenshot I sent, seems like it's gonna go there. Yeah, they can go there. And also Philip send the zero imbalance here below the liquidity. You see there is a liquidity, there is a zero imbalance. So yeah, they can go there. There is also 78 fib. I like this also. So that's the S&P. EU, I told you I don't like it. Maybe something like that. Question mark. Idea here. I will not touch EU. I'm not touching EU. If they go there, I will sell it, but I'm not touching it now. Leave that EU. Leave it. If we goes there, yeah, sells for sure. If we didn't, I leave it. That was last week and 2 weeks ago. Yeah, also leave it. USD CHF is interesting. At Sunday buys, and today I will look for the sells. 5 minute chart, still not printing the BOS. I want to see a BOS on the 5 minute. Reject first time, reject second time. I just want to see a candle close below it. Before I look at the 3 minutes time frame, that was my bet. I didn't see that's the 3 minutes. I want to see a 5 minute break of structure. So 5 minute close, action. Stop loss here or here. TP here. That's the CHF, USD CHF, Swiss franc. And I like that Swiss franc so hard. We are in the consolidation, bottom of the consolidation, top of the consolidation. So that's pretty good spot to sell it. First sells, second buys, and maybe sells again. Oh, there is also 15 minutes break of structure. Interesting. If 15 minutes close below with 5 minutes, that's gonna be your entry. Liquidity counter trend forming here. You know, it's looking good for me. If we do, if we follow the arrow, that's gonna be good for me. Bitcoin still inside third zone. Bitcoin is still inside the first zone. Zone is holding it. If you ever think about buy Bitcoin, that's a good spot to buy something, not full, maybe 30% of your capital. And my OG zone is here. If we get to that zone, I will buy a lot of I will buy it for a lot of money. Made about 12K scalping Bitcoin yesterday and today. 20K, you made 20K? 12K? That's pretty good. It's a big money, you know. 12K is a big money. in that short period of time. Yeah, very nice. Congrats to you. Congrats to you. I want to see Bitcoin lower. That's our magnet, and we want to see Bitcoin in this inside this lower zone. I marked that lower zone last year. Last year, uh, how it called August. Last year, August. I marked that zone with Timmy. We're also looking for sells here. That was our zone for sells, and that was our first target. So imagine 42% and 65. Yeah, let's look at the gold last time. If you have some question, just send it now. We are about to finish in the next few minutes. I believe everything was explained well. Yeah, that was the effort, so that's why that candle got lower volume. Because candles with long wick usually had bigger volume than candle uh, than sweep candle usually had bigger volume here. That's that's why this is effort. That gold not looking promises, but I still like it to the upside. 15-minute BOS will be great confirmation. Yeah, when that 3-minute candle close, we finish the stream. I will wait for some question, leave the chart like now, and we got 2.5 minutes. I never traded Forex. We'll look into that. USDC chief. Only DAX and gold, and obviously crypto. I'm not a fan of trading crypto with leverage. I like to holding it, and DAX. I'm not a fan of indices also, but if you look at the currency pair, who are mostly in the consolidation, like that Swiss franc here, 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 that's a daily chart. So that consolidation can took 2 weeks or more, you know. Here, range, 10th August 21 to 8 April 22, you know, 1 year range. When you find a instrument who are ranging a lot of time, maybe this one, Canadian dollar. Oh no, Canadian is a bit different. But USD CHF is pretty good. If you find a currency pair who are consolidate a lot of time, you can just milk it for free. Same here. Look at this consolidation. Starts here, finish here. First August, let's say 25 to end of January 26. So half, 6 months, 5 months, 6 months. Yeah. You can also find more exotic pairs, maybe uh, euro with Australian dollar, maybe I don't know, something GBP Swiss franc. Maybe that's not the best example. But if you find a exotic pair, it can be easier to find long-term consolidation, and you can just sell top, buy bottom. That's gonna be it. Yeah, so that's gonna be it also from myself for today. We see again tomorrow, same time, and Friday for the bonus session. NFP at Friday. Big day, big event. So thank you guys for being here with me today. Have a nice rest of the day and we see again tomorrow. Bye bye guys.